1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hello? Who goes there? Is that you, master? Or is it the mistress? Let's see. Ah, it is you. Now, what are you doing out so late on such a cold night, Trying to catch a cold on purpose, are we? You asked the same question of me. Ah, but I asked first, and for a person of your stature, it would be rude to not answer me. You're lucky we're friends. Otherwise, I would be sending you back to bed. Come in, and close the door behind you. Tell me what's wrong. So, can't sleep? Ah, so you thought you'd wander around the castle until your feet got tired and dragged yourself back into bed. Understandable, but what has you so fidgety? You can barely stand still. Tomorrow? Ah, yes, the wedding. I'm sure it's going to be a big day for everyone. I can't say I can relate. I've never had an uncle that has remarried 5 times already. Though, from what I can tell from the many years of serving your family, he can be a difficult man to deal with. There's a ball after the ceremony, and you're expected to dance. Of course you're expected to dance. You are your family's favorite. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, you will definitely be expected to dance with all the lords and ladies. No doubt, I'm sure your mother is planning to wed you off to one of them too. Ah, and there lies the issue. You don't want to. Which one? The dancing, or the thought of being paired off with another? Both? Well, that won't do, now will it? I am your family's loyal and faithful butler, and, yes, your close friend and confidant. But it is my duty to carry out their wishes, so I shall help you. First the dancing, then the pairing. Come, let us dance, and I can answer your questions also. Now, a waltz is easy. Easy with practice. There's nothing to worry about. As you well know, I am the most esteemed dancer in your family's entourage, so you're in good hands. Don't stand there like a scarecrow, shuffle closer. A waltz is about flow, making movements seem natural, like a falcon gliding through the air, a boy floating on a rough sea. You get the idea. First, hold my right hand with your left. There's no need to grip so hard. Relax your fingers. Yes, just like that. We shall hold our arm up here, and it shall guide the direction we will move. Next, I shall place my left hand on your hip, just like this, and then... You do the exact opposite of what you just did now. You tensed up faster than I could say rigor mortis. Is something bothering you? There's no need to be shaking. I can feel from my own hands that you're hotter than coals right now, despite the snow on the ground outside. Relax. You're just with me. There. That's better. Keep your back somewhat straight. Now, I guide you, and you follow my steps. A simple 1, 2, and 3. Now, You asked me why I was in here. Yes, I was dancing in the dark. I always dance in the dark. I find it a lot easier for me. What's the saying? Dance like nobody's watching? In the dark, not only can people not see me, I can't even see myself. I just let my mind take control of my body and create a mental picture of how I look, the steps I take, and the performance I shall deliver. For me, dancing alone is somewhat like meditation. Plus, you don't have to worry about, other people stepping on your feet. No, don't apologize. It's fine. Come now. 1, 2, 3. And then step back. 1, 2. Just like that. Do you follow? Good. In no time at all, you've gone from being a chicken on ice skates to just your average dancer with 2 left feet. Take that as a compliment. You've always been a fast learner, I've noticed. Anyway. What do you mean? Oh, you understand how I feel about dancing in the dark. Yes. Sometimes I find it hard to look at myself, let alone others looking at me. My hands, my feet, sometimes they don't feel my own. Alas, they are. And right now, I have to live with that the best I can. For now, at least. How do I perform then? Yes, I know you've seen me be a complete nervous wreck sometimes, but when it's time for me to perform, I just let something else take over. Another being surges within me. Confidence and my inability to disappoint others drive me 1 foot at a time. In those moments, I feel free. Despite being watched, I feel free of judgment and of care. Whilst everyone is watching, no one is watching. That is the type of confidence you need to adopt now too. There, aren't you an apt little dancer now? And twist. See, you did it naturally. Oh, you just copied me from when you've watched me before. I should feel honored. Look at you. Your hair is all in front of your face. Let me just tidy you up a little. Can't have you looking like that tomorrow. And yes, I hope you do wear something just a bit more formal than nightwear. That would be slightly embarrassing, wouldn't you think? Now, I have taught you the basics of dancing. Feeling better now? Good. I'm sure you'll be sweeping the lords and ladies off their feet tomorrow. You've almost worn me out. You seem exhausted too. Think you can sleep better now? Good. You better run along then. Yes, I'll be practicing until the early hours of the morning. Time for you to go to bed. What is it? I thought I told you to go to bed. Don't stand too long by that door. You're going to let a draft in. I missed one lesson. Dancing and pairing. Isn't it a little late for this? Perhaps it's best if we leave it to another time. Now, feeling defiant, are we? So is that a request or an order? If that is what you desire. By the look on your face, the way that your pupils are dilating, and the current tightening of your throat muscles, you have a lot to say. Don't say it. You must not. I know you've been watching me for a long time. Yes, we grew up together, and I am your best friend. But consider our stations. Don't ruin your life just for someone like me. You weren't just wandering around the castle aimlessly, were you? You were looking for me. I know you like me for a long time now. And I like you too. But we both know how much pain it would cause us if someone found out we were courting. A servant and a noble of royal blood. I shouldn't betray your family's trust in me. If I did, they would send me away, and you will never see me again. A risk you're willing to take. I can't let that happen. Look, just attend the ball at the wedding tomorrow. Find a nice lord or lady and take what you can. Yes, we are both adults and we can decide what we want best for ourselves, but this life of yours isn't about love. It's barely even your own life. Nothing more than a piece on a board in a larger political game. Love. Yes, I mentioned love. I suppose I let my deeper feelings slip for a moment. Forgive me. I still can't convince you, can I? Stubborn as always. Fine. I am open to your courting offer. If we get caught, we both go down together. You know that, right? No, I don't want an answer from you now. Go to bed. Think about it. Come to me when you're ready. I need time to think also. Oh, do not look at me so. This is no time for smiling. That can wait until we are together again. Go now, and I hope my lessons pay off at the ball tomorrow. My eyes will be on no one else but you. God, Mingles, you're so right. Himera would nail a role like this.